Hey, Arlene. Hi, Lindy K. Missy, Dawn. Good morning, everybody. I got a stack of books here because we're gonna do. And here comes Malibu. You're gonna have to stay down there, baby. Have no room. No room. You'll have to stay down there. Mama made you a little bed. She made you a little bed. Oh, gee. Oh, hi, Kat. How you doing? Annette, baby, I'm so sorry. You have to go down there. Hey, Starla, Tori, Terry, Marguerite, Pamela. Thanks everybody for being here. I'm gonna work. I haven't worked in abandoned books in forever, so I thought we'd work in abandoned books today and do a couple pages. I pulled some collage books, and yeah, got a couple things to show. I did get. Devin sent me a couple of her stamps. Let me fix this right here. This needs a little piece of tape. I need to change this paper again. I have to change it every couple weeks or so. Let's see. That was, I know. She wants to be up here, but this is it. This is all the room I got. This is the wall right there. Hi, Laverne. Let's see. So anybody else coming in I might have missed? So yeah, Devin did send me. She asked if she could send me a couple of her stamps. Hi, Janet. And so she asked what I wanted. I said, because if y'all remember, I had bought the Dragon Eye stencil, and these are from PM Artist Studio. And I bought the Dragon Eye stencil, and I cut it up and sent pieces of it. Hi, Debbie, and sent out did a giveaway with them. So I said, yeah, y'all have the stamp yet? So she sent me the Dragon Eye stamp and one of her phones. So this is one of her phones she designed. I got the chairs. Now I have one phone. I think there's two more phones. I might end up getting those phones. So anyway, thank you, Devin, if you come in later. And Devin Rex for Art does stream later today at 3 Eastern. So y'all watch out for that. Hi, Barbara Chicken Pot Pie Society, coming in a singing. Annette, let's see. So thanks everybody for being here. So yeah, I went ahead and I'll probably order the other phones that she designed. And I'm happy to have the Dragon Eye stamp too. They're foam stamps. They're really nice. So if she comes in again, I'll show them again. I'm working on. I think today I'm going to be doing a bee and honeycomb page for the mixed media March 25. So I got a little start thing here going for my book. If y'all want to see all the pages I've done, today's day 12. I've done 11 pages so far for the mixed media March challenge hosted by Carrie Griffith on Carrie the Crafter. And so I'm doing my best to make it through all 31 days. So, and I'm working in, y'all know the book I'm working in. So go over on Instagram if you want to see them all. Let's see what else is going on. I'm going to get a sip of my lemon water. I do have a banana over here. So give it a few minutes to say good morning. I do have some good news, and that is that our Vonnie called me and said that she's out of the hospital, out of the rehab, and she is home. And she wanted to thank y'all all for the prayers and well wishes and everything. So our Vonnie is home. So I just want to let y'all know about that. What else do I have here? Hi, Joanne. I know, right, Tori? Yeah, it's always good news when someone comes home from the hospital. Hi, Leona. So, I did pull a few different books just to have some to play with today in the abandoned places. So these are the ones I pull. I'm going to try to work with just these because otherwise, Janice said, "Oh my goodness, if Dee Dee pulls out our collage books, I better get out my enabling pad." I wasn't going to show them all today, Janet, but yeah. Oh, and Debbie, I got my the next. Well, let me see here, and I did have them sent as quick as I could. Let me check my Amazon here, but anyway, let's see orders here. I think my okay. So Poison Pen, I think is number 9. I don't get number 7 and 8 until tomorrow, so I can't start the book that's arriving today. Debbie, she recommended the Crack Spines Scotland bookstore cozy mystery series, and I've read 6 of them, and I have 7, 8, and 9 coming. 10 is, I think, is going to be released in April. But today it's book 9 coming. I don't get book 7 and 8 until tomorrow. It's okay, but um let's see. Yeah. So I have to wait till tomorrow to get right? They do hook you, right? The Crack Spine series does hook you. Now I love the Scone, the book. I forget the whole title of it. Scone. Anyway, I love that series too. And but it doesn't leave you like hanging on to what's going to happen next. Well, it kind of does, but I love that series, and I think the next one of that comes out in a couple months too, which I think is book 10 as well. In the next one in that series. So, yeah. Anyway, so I'm real excited to get those because I have been enjoying them. And Debbie's the one that recommended those. So thanks, Debbie. Yeah, both series are good, right? Oh, thank you so much, John, and good morning. John came in supporting the channel. Tonight's the recap of last night's, dare I say, Oak Island Wood. John, what are we going to do, John, with that series? John and I have been since day one. Has it been 10 years? We've been watching Oak Island for 10 years. And it comes on Tuesday night. So it came on last night. And then John and Judy do a recap every Wednesday, the next night after Oak Island. And they do a recap and talk about. Thank you, John. I'll probably stop over there later tonight. Okay, John. Thanks for stopping in. Oh my gosh. Thanks, Kat. Yeah, Kat's thanking you too, John. And yeah. Hi, Tina. Tina's coming in. She always comes in saying good morning to everybody. Tina, I know you've been you always have internet troubles down there in Florida. You're gonna have to move some. Almost called her Samantha. Malibu. But last night our internet and cable and everything went out about midnight last night. It didn't come back on till like 7 this morning. I go, oh man, I may not be able to stream. I may not be able to stream today if it doesn't come back on, but I would try my best to leave a comment under the post tab. It used to be called community tab. Now it's posts. And to leave a post under there to tell y'all if something happened where I couldn't stream. But it came back on about 7. So, Malibu, you're going to have to move, honey. Going to have to move. This is all the space I got. Look, your head's taking up a quarter of the thing. All right, let's move. All right. So, let's see. Who else am I missing? Yeah, woodpecker. I mean, John, it's funny. We stick with it though. We're dedicated viewers, that's for sure, John. 13 years. Okay, it's 13 years. I've watched it since day one as well, John. Oh my gosh. Thanks for stopping in though and supporting my channel. Y'all go over there. I think it's 7 to 7:30, sometime between 7:30 Eastern. We're on John's YouTube channel. And I just got the giggles. Okay. All right, John. We'll see you later. Thank you, Tina. I appreciate that. Let's see. Angie, hope you're recovering. And Fritchie. And who else am I missing? Scrolling, scrolling. I think I've said hi to everyone. If I miss, oh, there's Messy Oz. It's Messy Palette AU. I call her Messy Oz in Australia. Let's see. Now the cats are going to chase each other for a while. I hear them out there. All right. So what we're going to do, and again, if Devin comes in, I'll show these again. She sent these to me. So thank you again, Devin. She gifted me with those. So we will look through these books in a minute. I did pick out a few things. I picked out the Collage Soup Fundamentals. And let's see here. Let's try to get this a little lighter. I got these books are kind of blocking the light. It's not too bad, though. It's not too bad. Let's just turn it up just a little. Put it in caps if you're talking to me. Yes, it's a telephone. She has a set of 3. I think it's 3. I don't think it's 4. I think it's 3. Could be 4, though, Tina. Look on PM Artist Studios and under Yolande for Devin's stamps. But anyway, this is the one. I think I told her to send me any of them. She sent me this one. I know, right? I have her chairs. I have all her chair stamps. So I picked these out of this book to maybe possibly use. I already painted or markered up the eyelash. I don't know if I'm going to use this or not because I have not picked a page. I don't even know exactly which book. I think it's going to be the castle book, but I'll show you a couple of I didn't pull all of them either. I pulled 4 different ones, 2 of the abandoned places, 2 of the castles, abandoned civilizations, and abandoned palaces. And they're all Kieron Connolly. No, one's Michael Kerrigan. And they're all published by Amber. And I'll show y'all that have been around for a while know the pages I've done in them, but I haven't worked in it. I mean, I've shown them, but I haven't worked in them for a while. So we're going to work in them today. Thanks, Kat. There's the Fundamentals book. And those are Collage Soup. And then I also picked a couple Portos books here. So we'll see what I decide on. But I picked this fish. We'll see. Because like I said, I haven't picked a page yet. And then I picked a couple of cats. Well, I don't know if that's a cat. I think that might be, I don't think that's a cat. Is that a fox? I think that might be a fox. Anyway, they're a couple. I think this is the couple I picked out. They're on 2 different pages. And okay, let's see. Okay, I know, but it'll be better. Thanks. You're welcome. Thanks, Tina. So I picked these 2, and then I picked her. I haven't cut her out yet. I think I'll sit here while I'm reading chat for a minute and cut her out. She might be too big for the pages. Might have to cut her down, but I decided that she was kind of cool. She might be sitting on around a castle or something. So if I work in the castle book, I just thought this was kind of cool to have this graffiti girl in a old-timey castle, medieval castle. Let's just cut that right there so I can save the graffiti parts. It looks like a fox, Brenda. Yeah, that's what I was thinking too, but we're going to make it work. So anyway, so hope everybody's doing well. Like I said, I wasn't quite sure if I was going to get to stream today because the internet went out. Well, the cable and internet, I called it in and they said they were doing maintenance, so they knew about it. So yeah, but it came back on 7:00 this morning. So yeah, there's some cool. I'm going to flip through the books. So, but anyway, I thought that was good news about our Vani, and I told her I'd share the news, and she appreciated that. I think she did post. I got the lemon water hiccups posted on Facebook to tell everybody as well. Okay, see, I like her. Whoops, come back here. I don't know if that's part. Yeah, I guess that's part. She looks kind of out of proportion when I cut her out. I think I'm gonna cut this down a little. I'm gonna cut her butt down or something. Just kind of round her out or something. It just looked a little weird. And I don't even know if she's going to fit on a page, but we'll see. And then I'll keep these two pieces of graffiti in the back of the book. And I do keep all my books in plastic snap sleeves. Do I have one handy here? You can get these off of Amazon. These things here, these will hold these large books. Say, so I put all my books. Sometimes if they're similar, I'll put two in one pack, but that keeps them all contained. So all these little pieces, so I put this on a shelf and I pull it out, all this stuff in the back, this all will fall out. So see how it's already sliding out? So keeping them in those sleeves, for me, works perfect. And then I just line them up on the shelf in those little sleeves. So let's see. Becky Hernandez. Oh, you're on it. You're on it, Kat. Plastic envelopes with snaps. And they're not very expensive. You get 20 for $10 or something like that. Maybe 14. I forget. I haven't bought any for a while. So, all right, let's see. All right, so we'll go ahead and flip through these books, and then I'll flip through just so you can kind of see what we're going to, and it refreshes. Oh, I got one more thing to show, and I did post this on Instagram too. I ordered, and let's see, I don't know if Kat can find, let me bring up his IG, and maybe she can post a link. Let me find it here. Hang on. You know, Instagram is in this room. Oh, Anne! Anne posted her butterflies. She's releasing them, I think.
When you're ready to go.
She's releasing them. She I don't know what you call it when you grow. you raise butterflies. I wonder if she gets sad when she lets them go. I don't see Anne here this morning, but this just popped up. So yeah, let's give her a like there. She's releasing them. She raises them from, I know, right, Tina? She raises them from the cocoon. I know, right, Flood? Hi, Flo. Y'all want to watch it again? Okay, let's watch it again.
Put you guys outside, and I guess you're not quite ready to go. But now you're free to go.
It's Anwar, Lahr.
There you go.
Look at our little butterfly house.
Hang on.
Hi, Judio. Right, Tina? They're like her little pets. I mean, I know it's, but it's got to probably be hard for her to watch them fly away. All right, let's see. Let me go back over here, do the search. So, I found him maybe about a month ago. Mark Coker Art. Mark Coker Art. I'm not sure how to pronounce it. And he's in the UK. I'm pretty sure he's in the UK. Maybe I should check. Hang on. Let me go over here I want to check out exactly. Trying to get information. Well, anyway, follow him, and he does these amazing detailed pen and ink drawings, and he shows you them step by step. Like, I don't know if this is a completely finished one there, but they're very detailed. Look at this. And so he did a lion. He's done a couple different lions. He did this one. And again, that one's not finished. Let's see. Well, I think that might be a close-up of the finished. So it doesn't want to load. But if you follow him, so anyway, I saw him about a month ago, And thanks, Cat. And Cat put Anne's IG. I don't. Can you find this one? Um, can you find Mark for me, Cat? And so anyway, I was, a little hesitant to order from UK because you know how the mail is, and you buy art and stuff, it's kind of iffy, but I took the chance and I bought one of his prints. Y'all ready? Wait for I did post this on IG. I did post. I asked him first. I said, "Do you mind if I post this that I purchased this?" And so I did post it online. But anyway, I purchased this. And I know there's going to be a glare. Let's see if I can, because you're going to see the camera reflection. So, oh, thank you. Thank you. I said Coker is, I think it's Cocker. Anyway, there's his link. There's his link. So I did purchase one of his prints. I know, isn't it stunning? Let me move that. There we go. So, and it came matted, came in plastic, with double, triple, what do you call it? Cardboard, really firmly packaged. And it came quick too. Isn't it amazing? Look, can y'all see? And I know that's reflecting my camera in there. I'm pretty sure I'm not sure exactly where in UK. So y'all can research him. He does have a website and you can go and purchase prints. And, but when you do, they're shipping now and you have to do the, what do you call it? Conversion to pounds. Of course, if you're in the UK, then that's different, but so yeah, he's one of those butterflies on his nose. Yeah, Adria. So anyway, y'all go follow him. It's just an amazing artist, and he posts the stages of his drawings. What I love that. I love that he posts the different stages from the first sketch, and to about 6 different stages, but it's just stunning. I just love it so much. So I did tell him I was going to share it today. And I did ask him before I reposted his work on IG, and of course tagged him and everything. But I wanted to shout him out because it's just amazing. Right there, you can kind of see the darkness of it. It's hard when I hit, when the light hits it funny because it's got a plastic cover or, page protector. So anyway, yeah, I'll probably show that again later along with Devin's stamps. So thank you so much, Mark. And he got it here quick. But again, oh, thank you. Is that his website there? Thanks, Kat. If you just remember, if you're in the United States, you got to think about the conversion rate. Okay, so just FYI. Let's see, Brenda. Who else am I missing? All right, guys. Well, let me go ahead and flip through these books, and then we'll pick a book to work in. All right, let me get my light back again. There we go. So I'll have. Hi, CB. Flash out a different, as I go through the book, but I'm gonna. Janet. Okay, so I'm going to flip through the book, and so y'all can kind of see. And Collage Soup does now. I don't know which ones you can get ebooks and which ones you have to buy. Some of the ones that are ebooks, I asked. I said, "Is that one in a real book?" Because I like to buy the real books, and I have cut some stuff out of it already. But this one is very cool, colorful, graffiti-esque. I know, Janet. Hubster would be going, "What? I'm it's in the South. We slip up, and our grammar sometimes goes a little south, go a little poorly." So I like this one too. So anyway, it's very colorful and graffiti-esque. So I'm just going to continue to flip through. Oh, it's so funny. See, you can see where I've cut some out and the ones that I've cut out here. But I like the it goes from the black and white to the bright colors. And this is so pretty, the sun. And they got all just different kinds of women and men. What is what is grammar? Is that what you're saying, Arlene? What's grammar? Oh, she's cute. She's too big though for the books, and this one might be too big too. But we'll see. I haven't picked a page yet, so y'all are fun. So Kat did put a link to this. Like I said, I picked 2 collage soups and 2 pour toast books to kind of, play with. I even thought about these wings, but I don't know what page I'm going to do yet, but they're really bright. But look, that would be cool, right? The wings on the cats. So we'll see. That rabbit gal is fabulous. Oh, there's a whole bunch of them in here that are awesome. Let me see. Oh, I think this is them. Hang on, let me go back. Where's the rabbit? What did we do with her? Where'd she go? I think she's right in here. Where'd she go? This one, Arlene, I'll send her to you. We'll send this to Arlene. Arlene really liked her, so we'll send this to her. We'll send her to Arlene. All right, let's put her over there. Let's see. Hi, Teresa. Now let's get back where we were, somewhere in here. Yeah, there we go. There's the wings. There's just so much. Look at all the letters and the. Are you noting? You're welcome, Arlene. Are you noting all the things in this book, Janet? Janet loves these books, but Janet does not really collage much, and she hates to fussy cut. So she loves the books, but she's not a fussy cutter. Hi, Colleen. Anybody else coming in I missed? So there's some crowns. Janet, would you like me to send you a crown? You'd have to fussy cut it out yourself. With their eyes closed. Look, Janet. They made a page just for you. I know. Oh my goodness. And then lots of letters. Some masks. I haven't made done my masks for years and years. I've shown them a few times since I made them, but I haven't made any of the masks. I still have them up on the shelf, but I haven't. Let me a sip of water. But I haven't made any new ones. Outsource. See, I don't mind fussy cutting. Of course, I love to collage. So when you collage, you have to do some fussy cutting. So this is the Emily Stone works with different artists. She did ask me to do a book with her, but I said, I really appreciate it, but I just like to buy your books, Emily. But this is Niam Bailey, So this is who worked with her on this one. So she puts little profiles about people in them and stuff. All right, so let's see. Let's put some of these falling back out in the back. Put these in the back. Leftover pieces. All right. This is why I keep them in the sleeves, guys, because they're slippery. They'll slide right out. So that's the fundamentals. Okay. Then the other one I pulled was Shrooms and Blooms. And this one, Emily worked with amethyst and clover. I don't know if there's a bio back here, or if sometimes it's in the front, sometimes it's in the back. So see, I keep different pieces. These are some frames. And I try to keep them in their right sleeves. This one is partially. I know what this is. I use some of these 4-leaf clovers in my mixed media March 25. So there's a little leftovers. So, and I pulled that in case I needed more, but I didn't. So this one is amethyst and clover with Emily Stone. All right. This has got a lot of jewels and, it's like her. She's pretty. I don't know that. I mean, I might pull her just to. Once I pull them out of the book, though, I can't ever remember what book they came out of, right? Here's some cool birds. I'll pull these with the nest. Put it in caps if you're talking to me. Colleen's probably got a lot of these books too. There's some more pages. And amethyst is my birthstone, so I had pulled that. There's more amethyst. So you see, I've cut them up. I use my books. I do use my books. I just love the hats. Aren't the hats very cool? So she's like her. She would probably fit on a page nicely. And then like the house. A lot of bottles in this one. A lot of that's a very florally, very florally. More crystals. I like the house. The house might be good next to a castle, a juxtaposition of the house and a castle. Almost looks kind of like the queen with the hair. And but yeah, this one had a lot of florals. And so I pulled that. Those are cute little faces. These are nice too. I like her. She's like, she reminds me of Cicely Tyson. Y'all know Cicely Tyson? Is Cicely Tyson still alive? Does anybody know? I'm sure somebody might know. I do like some of the bottles. Some of the bottles might be good, but I'm not going to cut up Cicely Tyson. Well, I mean, it's not Cicely Tyson, but all right, here's some mushrooms. We might pull some of those. Oh, she's cute. So she's pretty too. I don't know if I can decide. Well, we'll pull those girls. More. I like the bottles and jars. More houses. I do like that house. Cicely. Oh, she died in 2021. Oh, thanks, Janet. I did not know that. She's a great actress. Let's see. I like these mushrooms. Although I have books and books of mushrooms. But we'll pull those. This is pretty too. I'll pull that. Remember, I'm thinking of working in the castle book. Thanks, Kat. Thanks, Janet. Working in the castle book. This too. Let's see what's on the back. So you got to decide sometimes. So I like them better than I like that. So I won't use those flowers. That's pretty too. I do like those hanging lights. I might pull that. I'm just pulling things I like. I have no idea what I'm going to use. Of course, I'm going to use watches and clocks. I might as well pull these because I do like my watches and clocks. And have not been using watches and clocks in my March mixed media March 25 journal. I've not been using them, but I'm going to pull them here. And I do have buy watch magazines and stuff to pull from. Let's see. Like the windows. Some of the windows might be good. See, once I come out of these books, so sometimes I don't make it back in the right pack. Bugs. People kind of get a little creeped out on the bugs, so I'll refrain from the bugs. Just so y'all can kind of see the books. And then there's a big frame there. Now they're not cheap, but they're big, thick books. But you're going to pay about $25 for one of these thick ones. There's smaller ones as well, and some thinner ones. And you can also buy them probably half the price on as ebooks if you feel like printing them out. All right, then the other two I pulled. I know I've been using a lot of the Dragon, Medieval, Castle, Chess for my giant chess poster journal. But I said, yeah, it's just sitting here. Let's just see what we can find. Because if I'm going to go with the castle books, which I'm going to show you what I've worked in the castles, then I might want to pull. I do like that one. Pull some, and I do like this on the rocks. I might have to not pull a dragon out yet until I decide on the castle page and then pull a dragon. But I did pull this book. I like that. The yellow roses. That's pretty cool. Thank you, Kat. You like the bugs, Lindy K? I did buy the PM Artist Studio bug stamps, the foam stamps. I do have the bug stamps. I forget how many are in that set, but I do have those. I like this one. I like that. I like the color. Just see, that's the thing. I don't know which color's of the dragons is gonna go well with the page that I might pick out of the which book I'm going to work out of. Like this. I love this. I'm going to pull this just in case. And just to remind me that I am pulling out. So I like that. Because this can be blended in nicely into a page. But I might come back in here and pick another color. Because there's every color of dragon in here. I've used this, I think, in the big journal. So, okay, Arlene, thank you. Be looking for your bunny in the mail. So that one's cool too. Again, I don't know which one I'm going to. I don't use a lot of cute stuff. Like I don't mind losing these cute ones for this. So. That one's pretty too. But we might revisit this book after I pick a page in the abandoned castle book. Then the last one that I pulled, because this is going to be plenty. I can do something out of here. She might be contemplating him. All right. This one's the Navigation Ephemera, Pour Toast, Kate Curry, Pour Toast. And there's like 400 books by them. I mean, and if you have any suggestions, make sure you go look first to see if they have the book. But Pour Toast has done, I don't know, 2 or 3 or 4 different books based on my suggestions. So, if he doesn't have a book that you might want, and I probably will use ships too, because that just goes with castles. But again, I won't pull it now because I don't know which page. But I'm just going to kind of flip through just so you can kind of say, I love that. So we'll see. We'll see what we use. So thanks everybody for being here. Hi, Christina. I'm probably missing people, and I've used a lot of pages out of here. I used one of the ships out of here for the Mixed Media March. Again, you can see all my pages. I still have to do today's page. Like I said, I think I'm going to do the bee, and I cut out a bunch of, for the part that's the jelly plate, because you have to use something jelly plated. I made some little hexagons for, to do a beehive, the honeycomb. So this will be the jelly plate part of my page today. But I'm not going to do that on stream. I'll do that, those are I'm really trying to keep them very simple. I like that. I'm trying to keep them, because I'm doing 31 of them. So I'm not investing hours a day on them. Hi Stephanie, adding to my wish list. Oh, that's what Janet goes. Oh my gosh. So yeah, poor toast and cake curry. If you look up either one of those on Amazon, you will find them. And so, like I said, they have hundreds of books. All right, so I'm gonna set those aside. I'm gonna pull these here. Let's just kind of stack them. They're kind of stacked up pretty well. We'll just stack these up here. Get another sip of my water. I do have a banana here too. Keep my voice going. Do I have anything else to show before I start digging? Oh, and I think Colleen's the one that enabled me on this. Let me see what year this came out. I'm pretty sure Colleen was the one, and she has this one, and 2011. And when I was looking through my journals for something, I came across it. The Graffiti Doodle book. Now, I don't know if it's still available. This is 2011. I'll give you the ISBN. 978 399 537318. I've not worked in it at all, but yeah, we'll do a quick flip through. I'm not going to do anything with this today, but I came across like, oh, I got to remember to show this because it's a cool book and I forgot I had it. So it's a doodle book, kind of like what do you call it? Wreck these journals and that kind of thing where they have just little things for you to do. But in this case, you have to do your own. You have to do your own play. But how much is it, Kat? Is it still available, Kat? I thought you had this one, Colleen. I know we both have the wall journal. It's the wall one. It's not a graffiti. It's not called graffiti. It's called wall or something like that. But I thought you had this one too. I know she is fast, isn't she, Janet? Right, Terry? So I don't even. It's from 2011, so I don't know. It's only $11.96 on Amazon. So if y'all want it, because I don't know that it's not a. I don't think it's a print on demand book. So you might have to go grab it if you want it. And I'm not an affiliate. I don't have an Amazon affiliate. I bought this myself. Look, Janet, there's Tarzan, Jane, and Boy, and the monkey. Gone with the Wind. So there's Mary Poppins, or is that Gone with the Wind? No, Mary Poppins. I think is that. No, that is. What's the singing lady? It's the same lady. She played Mary Poppins too, but I can't think of the movie that she was in with all the Von Trapp. Yeah, but what's the name of the movie, Janet? What's the name of the movie? I can't think of it for some reason. Sound of Music. Thank you. That should be easy. There's the Beatles. Anyway, so yeah, I just thought I'd show it because I don't know when I'll work in it or whatever, but I did want to show it to y'all because it just popped up in somebody might need to see that. All right, so now I got some wax paper to work, to keep the pages clean. I am going to, and I know a lot of y'all have seen a lot of these books already, but I'm going to do a quick flip through so that y'all can see a couple of before and afters. And if you're new, then you might like to see them. If you're not new, then just, go get y'all a cup of coffee. Because I know y'all have seen them a bunch of times. Let's see if I can get the light. Now that we've changed to some other books, the lighting changes. I have to change the lighting too. All right. So what I've done is I didn't pull. I have 2 of every book I think I have. These 2, I did not pull the duplicates because I haven't worked that much in them, but I might show you what some of the things I've done in this. This might be okay, yeah. So I'll show you what I've done in these ones, but the castles and the abandoned places was the first one I started. And I have a duplicate so I can show you befores and after. And I do keep them tabbed so that, let's see if that's going to put a shadow. No, that's good. But I gotta move stuff around so I can do this here. Let's lay that there for a minute. How they look before and after. And the first one I did, and I've told the story a bunch of times, so y'all just, cover your ears if you've heard the story a gazillion times. I'll try to make it short. But this was the first one I started in. And let's see, the first page I did, let me show you what it looked like in the before. So the before books have not been worked in at all. All right, so this was the first page that I did. And what year was it? Like 2016. So it's been 10 years. Nine years since I did this first page. But this was the first one that I did in the abandoned book. And this alley right here reminded me of the old Star Trek. Now I'm going to forget the title. City on the Edge of Forever. When McCoy landed through the time portal, landed in this alley, and there was this homeless person there, and he he picked up the tricorder and beamed him, zapped himself. But anyway, this reminded me of that alley. It's not really exactly like it really, but it just reminded me of it. So I took that and ran with it, and I did this with it. So this is what I turned it into. And if they're finished, they're varnished. But this was the first one I did. Let's see if I can grab the light again. The first one that I did in the book. Let's turn the brightness down. There we go. I'm trying to keep it as the color as true to as I can. So this is what I did from this alley. And so I really like this page because it just has the memory of the show for me. But anyway, all right. So I will show y'all a few pages out of it. And I'm not going to work out this book. I'm going to work out the castle book. But I want to kind of show you. I won't. Let me see. Let me just flip to a few. Okay. So this page, I think I have it. Yeah. Okay, so this one, no, that's not it. Wait a minute. This one. All right, so when I saw this page, I wondered why it became a ghost town. I'm just kind of telling y'all what I was thinking at the moment when I did these, right? So I said, well, I wonder how it became a ghost town. Well, in my head, there was some kind of some kind of a collision, some kind of a catastrophe in space. And it became, whatever happened to the world, you can use your imagination to, whatever. But that to me is why that became a ghost town. So that's what I turned it into there. So, okay. So it went from that to that. And that's why I love these abandoned books, is because you can do so much with them. And I even sent Kieron Connolly an actual one of the pages. I tore it out of I think it was a castle book, tore it out and sent it to him in London. And he did post a picture of him and his publisher holding it. So I thought that was nice. So, and every time I post any kind of pictures out of his book, I tag him. You can follow him on Kieron Connolly. You can follow him on IG. So I always tag him and promote his books anytime I alter them. So I think he thinks it's kind of fun that I do this. So, and I haven't done one in a while. So let's see. There's this one. This one is before. Here's the after. Some of them are simpler than others, but let's see. Hi. Let's see. Hi. I said hi to CB. Hi, Kitty Jen. All right. I'm not going to show all of them because we'd be here all day. So I want to do some work in some, but I'm going to show you a few. I can flip through it later after I show these few, and then you can just kind of get an idea of, okay, so this one I think is right here. Okay, so here's this one, and I thought this needed to be turned into a castle, so I turned it into a castle. I did add this at a later date. It looked so perfect for this page that I stuck it in here later because I really liked it. So, and this one's not been varnished yet. When I varnish them, they look so nice and cohesive, but they're not all varnished yet. But this book is pretty. You can see. I'll do a like a in a minute. So there's that one. All right, let's see what else. The next page. This is one of my favorites. So when I saw this one, I thought it, just looked like a haunted house. So I thought we needed some kind of spirit thing going on. And these little balls on the newel post, I'm not sure if that's exactly what it is. Oh, thanks. Kat posted Kieron Connolly's IG. They look like they should be like some kind of you touch them and you'd go into like the holodeck. So this is what I turned it into. And all this, here's another thing, and I know I say this all the time, because I use matte acrylic paints, I'm able to do color pencil on top. And the color pencil, that's all the little white right there, color pencil. I can do that because I'm using matte acrylic paint. So there we go. There you can see the color better there. So I went from this to this. All right, let's see what's the next one I want to show you. This one's it's still got quite a few pages left to do, but I have done more in this book than any of the other books because it was my first book. Okay, here we go. Is this the right one? It looks like sometimes it's hard. Is that the right one? But I turned that into this. It's like a space bridge thing. I don't know. I just really like this one too. And you like that one, Tina? Let's see. All right, let's move over. I have to come over here to see which ones are finished. Let's forgo that one. This one's really busy, but I'll show it. Let's see here. Here it is. So that. And the first thing I do when I start these abandoned books, and it doesn't have to be an abandoned book, it can be any theme you like, any kind of coffee table book you like. But you want to pick a theme, like I like the abandoned places kind of vibe. But you want to pick a book, it could be a travel, it could be a city, it could be flowers, it could be gardens, but you want to pick a book that you're going to like working in. Did you turn the page with the piano yet? The piano. I'm not sure which one that is, Jen. So this one. I'm not sure what the piano one is. Maybe. Oh, does it have a girl on top of it? I think I might have, Jen. Let's see. Then let me see this one right here. I actually didn't have to change this one too much. It looks kind of dramatic, but I didn't really have to change much. What I did is I painted out the doors and the sky, and that's pretty much it. So you can do a lot of changing with very little changing. So hi, Heart House. All right, let's see. And some are still half done, not completely finished, partially worked on, but it doesn't ever bother me to work and not finish. Okay, this one's a good one. All right, let's see. Is it right here? Yeah. So when I saw this one, I thought this abandoned town, this looked like it needed a bridge. Right there, a bridge going across the highway. And then I thought, well, it needs to be a bridge in space, of course. So this is what we turned it into. I say we. A lot of these I did work on stream, and this one's been varnished. So when I say we, it's like y'all were there. And I don't put a lot of people in them. But since Collage Soup has got some cool, it's got some cool people. I'll probably use some. But anyway, and I did put a feather and it kind of circles this whole thing. And then there's a bridge crossing over space right there. So it went from this to this. Go ahead and work, Hard House. That's fine. Let's see. Okay, now this is one of my very favorites, I will say, and I say it every time I show it. This one right here. This was an abandoned like resort area, and these little huts here. I'm gonna have to get a bite of my banana here in a minute. These abandoned huts on their side look like little guys metal detecting. I say guys, could be girls. No, don't anybody email me. I call everybody guys. Everybody's a guy. So anyway, I thought that would be really cool to have space and this to be a bridge. I love bridges, portals, in space. And so we did that. This is what we did there. There's an exploding planet. There's a bridge. There's all this chaos going on. And but this is one of my favorites. Maybe it's the colors, maybe it's the bridge. I'm not sure, but I really like it. So from this to this, it's really fun to do this. And you don't have to do, you don't have to paint them out so dramatic, but it really is fun. If you ever decide to get any kind of book where you're, altering it. This one right here. Did this. Thanks, Annette. All right, let's see. This one, and again, the first thing I do when I pick a page is I paint out all the words, all the text, all in the background. So here's an example of that, painting everything out. All right. Let's see. Do I have some more in this one that I want to show? Again, I'm skipping over a lot of them. Okay, this one. This one right here. There's this one little lonely guy. And in my changing of this, that's the only thing I kept. Him. I built him a world because he looks so lonely. I said, let's build him a world because he's a lonely little figure down there. So this is the whole world I built him, and it's completely painted out, and a little bit of collage in here, and then most everything else is paint. Well, that's a watch there, but yeah. So I gave him a world. Tina. He's heading to the bathroom. Is this the rest stop? Oh my gosh, that's funny, Tina. Okay, let's see what else. I'm going to skip a few pages here. Let's see what else I got. Okay, this one's kind of cool. Oh, that one's cool too. Where's that one? Okay, this is another one of my favorites. And it's not really a lot of dramatic changes, but it's enough. So I love the monochromaticness of it. Tina. So I changed it to this. So I gave it some waves, and you can see under the waves, there's space under the sea there. And then all this is going on, and the planets. And so from this to this. Hi, Kathy Berg. Kathy Berg, we need to do another thing where we're working on a book to get one of these together. We did a Christmas one a couple years ago. All right, let's see. This one to this one. And what else? I'm flipping so you can. What else do I have in here? This one's okay. It's not one of my favorites, but remember, this is the book that nothing's done in. So this to this. I don't love that one so much. Let's see what else. This is also one of the first ones I did. Let's see. This one. And again, I didn't really change a lot, but these little guys looking over the ledge or looking over the edge down here, I said they need to be looking into space. So I painted it all out, and now they're peeking over the edge into space. So, is that about all I got to show in this one? Even though there's lots more pages that I've done, but I'm just kind of picking and choosing here. Is there any more I want to show? I guess not in this one. But I will do a quick flip so you can see there's something on almost every page. High text, there's something on almost every page, but they're not all completed. But just so you can kind of see, I'll just do this quick flip. So I just don't have any problem working partially, get them. If they're varnished, they're done. Once you varnish them, you really can't go back and work on them again. It's really difficult. It's possible, but it's hard to work on the shiny surface, especially if you're going to use any pencils. But anyway, so yeah, so this book is pretty much got something on, and I know I'm skipping some pages in here. It's got pretty much something on every page. Started. Oh, all right, here. Is this the piano one that you were talking about, Jen? This is the only one I know that has a piano in it. So, yeah. All right, so that is the abandoned places. Oh, there you go. And I will show you the abandoned castles last because that's the one I want to pick a page out of. But I just pulled these other two. I didn't pull their unfinished or non-touched. I didn't pull the virgin ones. I just pulled a couple of these just to kind of show you a couple pages that I've done in this book here. So let's just flip. This one is abandoned palaces, and there's not much done in either one of these two. That's why I didn't pull its mate. Let's see. I think that's, oh wait, am I showing? Yeah. I know I got at least one or two in here, but you see how cool they are to alter? There's just always so many cool things to alter. But these two I haven't worked in much. But I just wanted to pull them just so you could kind of see, you know, other pages. One of these is the one we did the Christmas thing in. I think no, that was the I can't think of it, Kathy. The one we did for Christmas. So you can see I've started a few by painting out the backs. So that one is abandoned palaces. Then this one is abandoned civilizations. All right, let's just, I got some, this needs to go in my Society of Idea Collector notebook. So I don't remember exactly what we were doing. This one has all the cats in it. But I wanted to show how somebody asked me or something back when we were doing this. Didn't date it or anything, but how to like come up with ideas. So I pulled out some paper and went through the book and we did some ideas. So here's some different ideas that I wrote down. I need to put this in the Society of Idea Collector notebook because it's got lots of ideas. I think I kept it in here because it's for this book. I'm pretty sure. Is it? I don't think it really matters. But anyway, so there's lots of I'll put it in Society of Idea Collector. All right. It was abandoned castles. All right, we're getting to that one next. We're getting to that one next, Kathy. All right, let's see what we got in here. All right, here's one. Let's see. little fish. So I decided, sometimes I'll say this needs to be a pond. So I'll put a fish there, and it's not glued down yet, but like this could be actually could be probably would be and end up being outer space down here with fish in it. But okay, so there's this one, the Easter Island the flooded Easter Island page. I should take a picture of this. I do like this. This might be a cute print. I don't know. Let's let me put I don't if I put let me get these little ones. I was gonna say if I put a post-it note on it, I won't know what the post-it note's for, but maybe if I put a skinny one. But I really like this one too. And it's just a picture of Easter Island, and I put the watches, and this one's varnished, so it's done. But I don't have the first, the unfinished one. And then, so this, I think I had a whole calendar, a bunch of cats. So I went through here and put cats on the pages. Now they're not painted in or anything yet, but I decided where cats were going to be on a lot of the pages. So you're going to see cats on a lot of the pages, if I remember correctly. It's been a while since I pulled this one. So let's see. Yeah, see? This is that cave, I think it's in France, with those handprints, that have been made, like, I don't know if they like put their hand up and blew smoke over it or how they did this in these caves. But look how that worked out, like they're reaching out for that cat. I just love that. I just love that. So here's a larger view of the oh my goodness. Let's just flip here and see. See, I have post-it notes like to work on certain pages, but there's another one. Here's one we did this on stream. I remember doing this on stream. There's a silhouette of a cat. Cat's causing a storm. Make myself smile. Here's another one. I think this one's just partially done. I showed a demo on how I painted out and left this part here unfinished so you could see what it looks like before it's all blended in. I know, I love the cast. Here's another one. Cat herding the horses. Kieron suggested that. I left it in there. This needs to go in the wingnut book, actually. Let me put that in the wingnut book. I'll stick that in the wingnut book. All right. Cat is herding horses instead of, herding cats. Yeah. All right. There's another one. Did a little bit of painting on there. Oh, here's one that's done. I didn't put a cat on this one. So anyway, but this is one we finished. See? I mean, just adding one element, one cat to a page, and it just changes everything. This is all painted out. I think that's Masada there. Petra. So you need a cat peeking out. Painted out. Added just a little sprig of water and some water down here. This is all just I didn't even paint out the edges here. It's another one. Painted out. Great Wall of China. But it's fun just to have a book like this to play in. But you need to have a book theme, a theme that you like. Because if you pick a book with the theme like abandoned places, and you really don't like abandoned places, I mean, not the book, but the theme, then you're not going to want to work in it. You got to pick a, some kind of a book that you're going to, there's a cat right there. You're going to have to pick a book that the theme you're going to like, or you won't stick with it. You'll do a page or two, and, and I have like 20 books of different kinds of abandoned things. There we go. That one's sitting up there on the waterfall, trying to get the water. I'd probably, after I glued it in, have the water splashing over the hands like it's, like it's doing this. Okay, Angie, go rest. Take care of your eyes. So you just kind of look at the page and just kind of say, what's going on there? And then don't be afraid to try, just paint it out and give it a try. There's the terracotta soldiers. Need a cat in here somewhere. I started painting this one out. You can see I'm going to paint all the background out. Just started that. Here's where I started doing that. Watches all over the plateau. Did a little bit of glow, like light coming in there. Did a checkerboard there. Not finished. Did it on stream. If it's not finished like that, it's usually because I've done it on stream as a demo. I don't mind demoing things for y'all. It doesn't, if I don't finish it, then, it's fun to just do a demo of it. This one was an undersea thingy with lots of corals and, things. So, used to be underwater, I believe. Let's see. So that's Abandoned Civilizations. And again, I have the Untouched book, but I just thought it just might be quick to do this. All right, then the Castle book. Hi, Devin. I already showed this, but thank you again. Thank you again for my stamps. Devin sent me one of her phone design stamps and her dragon eye stamp. So I was happy to get this because the stencil I purchased, I cut it all up and sent it out to y'all in pieces. Thank you again, Devin. And if y'all missed it, go back and see where I purchased Mark's lion that I got. And I did post on Instagram with links to him. So go follow me on IG and you'll see that. So, all right. So I don't want anything to happen to that. I gotta put that in a frame. All right, let's see here. All right. All right, the Castle book. And again, here's what I've picked to try to use in the Castle book. Something out of one of these things here. There's some birds. So we'll see. I have not picked a page yet, but I did want to show y'all. This is the untouched one. This is the one I've worked in. So I can flip. That's why I leave the Post-it notes in there so it's easy for me to find the ones that I've done. So let's kind of go with that first, and then we'll go back through and I'll pick a page. So let me show you some of the ones that I've done. This one is right here. Okay, so this was a double page, and it had these ruins, these castle ruins. And so I wanted it to be one big cohesive piece. And I did finish this one and move it into Procreate and play with it. So here it is here. And I actually did, this is some actual stencil pieces that were, see, you can see them there. I've not varnished this, but you can see the stencil pieces that I put on there because stencil was falling apart. So, I just used bits and pieces of it. So this is what it started as, and then that's what I turned it into. All right, let's see what else we got here. Oh, the very next page. This one. This one, and this one is varnished. So I use peacock feathers, and of course more space collisions, and that's a sea dragon. So that, okay, let's see what else do I have in here. This one was actually very simple, and I literally mean that. This one was very okay. So here we go. Just a castle, and all I really did was paint out the background, add a planet, and a couple of little tiny details. But here, the only thing I really did here is paint this out, add a little bit of nebulization, color pencil, a star, and a planet. Everything else here is, oh, and a little waterfall. All this is the same. The castle, this is all untouched. No stencils there. All right, so then let's see. Okay, and I probably have them. All right, this one. Oh, I did miss a page though. Where'd that one go? Okay. Oh, here we go, Kathy. All right, let's see if I can find what page number, because I cover up the page and see this 87. Okay, it's back here. Kathy, this is it. All right, so we all did the same page. Me, Kathy, and Colleen on Kathy. I think it was Kathy's stream a couple years ago. We all picked this page to turn into a Christmas altered page, right? Are you still here, Kathy? Hi, inmates. Thanks, Devin. So this is the page we decided. We all had the same book, and we picked this page. So here's what I did with my Christmas page. So something happened to this reindeer. Parts of Santa. Parts of Santa are all over the place. And did the icicles, and I think one of the bears must have got those gnomes and Santa. So yeah. But we had fun with this. I laughed so hard that whole year, I think, when we did this. So anyway, that was the Christmas one that we did on Kathy's stream. Okay. It was fun. Kathy, and Colleen did that. All right, let's see. Flip over here. This one is like page 10. So this, I covered it up so well. No, it was this one. Okay, so this one I wanted to do. This reminded me of an aquarium, like inside an aquarium where the fish, have those little houses and stuff. It was fun, Kathy. So that's what this one looked like to me. So I did an undersea, well, a water feature, if you will. And it is a little over the top with the water, but I really like my little angel fish that I painted in up there. And this one was 2018. So let's see. I might do that one today. Let's see. Okay, this one I did on stream as well. What page is that? 1, 2. This one. And I didn't change it a whole lot. It probably will look like it, but this really wasn't a lot changed as far as I left all this. I don't think I touched any of this right here. All I did was alter this. So put in the tree here. And I did get rid of the edges. I painted that out. So I blended out with paint to make it match the paint, you know. So, but other than that, I didn't touch anything in here. This is all the same. And just did all that. So, all right, let's see. One or two more, I think, in this book. I hope y'all don't mind me showing it again before we work in it. I know I show them. I haven't shown them for at least a month. Okay, so this one, let's see, what page are we at here somewhere? There should be a numbered page. Oh, 40 something. This it here. Yeah. This one has a dramatic change to this one. Hi, Sharon. Who else am I missing? I said hi to Missy. When there's bridge, I love doing bridges. You know, bridges, pathways, portals, and so here we go. This one. I added mountains, painted in mountains back there. Made like a stained glass window, and there's the time element here. And yeah, a bridge, space, traveling. So from that to this. Devin said, we haven't seen these. Oh, it hasn't been that long. You might have missed it. Missed it, Devin. I don't think it was that long ago. It doesn't seem like it anyway. Okay, one more here. I feel a sneeze coming on. Okay, which page? 160. This one. And again, I paint out the edges and blend them out so that they, you know, blend out. But this is what I did on this one. All right, almost done in this book. Let's see. Flipping through. Okay, this is 173, I think. Might just be this one. This one. Thank you, Tina. I muted it. I muted it. So I really like this one too. Little doors and little windows with different things in them, you know. See, from that to that. All right, let's see. Got one. This one's not finished, but I'm liking where it's headed. Let's see. 198. Is it this one? No, one more. This one. And again, I'm not finished with this one, but I do like the circus theme going on here. So got that. And I think I got one more, which I think is one of my favorites as well. Do I have it? Is it in this book? Yes, it is. It's the very back here, this one. This one was very dramatic. This one, and it did take a hot minute to do this one. Okay. This one is one of the ones that took a while. Because this is what I started with, just this bridge. And I turned it into a whole circus thing going on here. So this one did take a minute. So being on the bridge and doing acrobatics and, all the things going on. And this down here took a minute. So yeah, from this to this. So this is the book we're going to work in. So I'm going to remove this. I got what we're going to try to work with here. Come back here, phone. All right. Let me take a bite of my banana and read chat. I don't think I missed too much because I didn't see too much in chat. Thanks, Devin. I mean, in caps. Hi, Orla. So I think it was one of these here that I liked. This one, I think. It shouldn't be too complicated. I mean, I can add whatever I want to it. So I'm thinking that maybe something like this would be good. But let me just kind of do a quick flip. You've already seen the page. Oh, we did this one. Did we do this one on your stream too? I think this was a prompt, Kathy. We had to do 3. I forget what the 3 prompts were. I didn't write them down. But it went like, I don't remember. But we did... I made this is the whole page right here that goes with that. And I cut this down, added this, made this a flap, and then made another flap. So it's like a three flap, a 3 flap crisis. So yeah, this one was a fun one. But anyway, so let's see. Do I want to go back to, well, let me just, I mean, I could work on, this one might be good. I've already painted out some of the stuff. Like this is paint right back here. This is paint right here. So you don't have to watch me just paint this out. Do you know what I mean? Because I think this one might be good for the creepy, cool cats. Where's the other one? There was a cat in what was it? Oh, here it is. These two guys. See, just even look, you don't have to do much. Just adding them like this, that's enough. They're happy just to live right there. She could be floating up a little. But you see, all I had to do was paint this out, paint that out, and add some collage. There you go. That one's done. I could add some more stuff, but I'm not going to glue them down. I just wanted to, so you can kind of, it is kind of perfect, right? But I might need them. I might need these two somewhere else. So, but let's just kind of play around and see what we can do with different. And I did pull a bunch of dragons because we find something castle-esque. And then same thing for her. Look, let's cut her out and just see. So does anybody think that they'd have fun doing an abandoned book? Don't y'all think it's fun? And again, it doesn't have to be, I should rephrase that, an altered book, because you don't have to do abandoned. It doesn't have to be an abandoned book, but an altered coffee table book. What do y'all think? Let's just go around that flower there. And if you have a bunch of elements cut, I know some people don't like to fussy cut, Janet, but if you have a bunch of stuff already fussy cut out, then just lay it out, lay some out on the side, and then, and just kind of pick some, something else could go here, another flower, because it looks like she's, her dresses, but look, see, even that. Right? I work in an ancient civilization book from time to time. Okay. Well, I think that might have been one I showed. I have ancient civilizations too. But see what I mean? If you just have stuff cut out, all right, like, I don't know that I'd want him in here, but you just never know. Could have some more doors or windows. Of course, I have my clocks. Here's our girl, what do you call it? Our graffiti girl. She could sit right there. She might have something right here. You know, she might be holding some kind of something, like maybe one of these. Here, let me cut this. Hang on, hang on. Yeah. I'm cutting out pretty fast so that y'all don't have to watch me fussy cut too much. But it is very, to me, it's very meditative. It's very chill. It's very chill to do these books. Something like that. You like the idea, Colleen, of what, having some stuff on the side and just working with it, picking things up. It makes it easier. You don't have to stop painting and go through a bunch of books and say, well, what do I do? You know, I don't know what to pick. You know? So this would be a good one. Like here, I'll check what I'll do is I'll go ahead and take a couple pictures of them because I'm changing them out. Let's see. Hang on. And then we'll swap this out and put our felines in here. I mean, I don't think that's a feline. I think that's a fox, but we'll put the fox and the cat here. So we can remember, decide later if we want to do that. All right. All right. So let's just kind of flip through some of the pages here. I've enjoyed the coffee table books I've picked up to alter. I haven't altered any of them. Well, see, that's one of the things about having two of them, Brenda. Then you can have one that's not touched and one that, and you can get these. I mean, they always go on clearance and sale. See, like this right here would have to be painted out. You know, they have to be painted out. It's just fun. Oh my goodness. This one's kind of cool too. This would be good with the birds, or you know, one of the dragons. So didn't I pick a blue dragon out? Did I pick a blue dragon? I did. I picked these two blue dragons. This would be very cool. Let's see something real quick. Okay, let's see. I don't know if I'm going to roll with this, but I'll just kind of. And you can also paint things out too. You don't have to cut out every little hair. You can paint those in or out. Do I want to leave that? Let's see. I think I don't want to leave it. Okay, here we go. Let's do this. Okay, so what I'd want to do is have this right here, and then let me get a pencil. No, it's a little bit something like that. Something like this coming around. And those white lines, I'd paint that out and paint his mane out more. Okay, let's see. I do this. And then I have this guy over here. I better tear that so I can blend it in better. Wow, nice cloud there. Let's see. Go. All right, see, that'll be a cool one, right? What do y'all think? Should we do this one? I think we should. Let me move some of these Post-its a little deeper in though, because they're going to be in my way. We'll put wax paper too. All right, let's move these guys out of the way. All right. Don't know if I want to add. I think I'll just paint that in. Okay. All right. What do y'all think? We can have some puffs of smoke coming out of their nostrils. All right, let me see what I'm missing in chat. I'm sure I'm missing something. Thanks, Devin. Let's see. Joyce. Hi, Joyce. Said hi to Orla. Anybody else? Brenda goes, yes. Okay. There's a shine right there, but okay. All right, let's see. So sometimes I'll paint out first and then glue in, but since this is just two pieces, I think I'll go ahead and just glue these in, and then we'll go from there because it's not touching anything over here where I'm going to paint it out. So I think we'll just do that. So let's get some matte medium. I use golden matte medium. My birthday present from Jan. I go through these though too, guys. I really do go through my matte medium. Put a baggie on the top so you don't glue the lid shut. I know some people say put Vaseline, or I don't want that mess on there. So I just put a baggie on there. All right, let's see if that's going to be enough to do these two dragons. Get a card to scrape with. It's not a lot going on here, but I'm going to be painting, so I'm going to want to put wax paper. I have these leftover. This is tissue paper. I don't want tissue paper. I want wax paper. Here we go. I have enough big pieces. I just don't want to glue the pages shut. That might work. Oh, let's see again. So anyway, y'all working on anything? You working on Carry the Crafters challenge, or that's probably not too safe, but we're gonna work on it. All right, that should be fairly safe. Okay. Let's adjust the light. Let me get a brush. Let's see this one. I think let's go with this one. All right, let's go ahead and glue these babies down. Then we'll paint them in. So put on the base here, on the back. And you want to be careful when you flip over these collage book pieces, and then you don't want to flip them over on a wet background here and then have them stick and tear. So I'm going to do that. Then I'll take a card and just mash it down here. Okay, now let's do this guy over here. And if you got to also be aware, if you go over the ditch, that opening and closing, opening and closing, opening and closing in the book, it will more than likely, see, I don't want to stick that down. I should put it on a piece of wax paper over here. Will eventually wear. It'll wear that like a edge in there. Where do I cut that exactly? If I cut it right there. Nope, up here. There we go. That needs to be cut a little more. See, I didn't quite make it right there. I'll have to paint that in. I needed to slide them over, but I've already put them down to permanent. So I'll just paint that in. Okay. All right. Oops, and tore my moon. There. All right, I think that's pretty good. All right, let me clean some of this up here. My paint. Some baby wipes. And then I'll clean off the excess matte medium before I put this in the water. Hi, View. Anybody else coming in I might have missed? I am concentrating, so if I miss you, it's not on purpose. All right. All right, so now we will get out some colors that match and blend. All right, let's see. I got so many pieces of wax paper here. Let me get all this picked up because it's really in the way. All right, there we go. So I could probably use one more piece because I'm going to paint down here. You don't want to glue your pages shut. It's easy to do. All right. There we go. I think we're good. Whew. All right. Let's get some paint out. Let's get couple shades of gray, blue, see, this is a little bit lighter. Which one do I like better? This one. This dark one. And then I'll need probably a true blue. All right, this one's clogged up. Come on. There we go. All right, and then let's see, a little black and white. Should put it over there. Hang on, guys. I'll look at chat in just a minute. I'm trying to organize my colors. And then probably not a true blue, but a ultramarine maybe. Let's see. This one. No, that's too teal. Need something a little more blue. This one. Okay. All right. It's not wanting to stay. All right, let's see. Gonna need a little green, a little olive. Hang on, I have to pick colors, guys, and this is what I do every time. This is what I do every time I do one of these. That's too green. I need this kind of olive and maybe this green. Yeah. Need a. That's good. And then this. Probably going to need a little. That one's almost done. A little, maybe a little brown. Don't know. Maybe a little brown. Y'all still with the tour? Takes me a minute to do this part. Don't think I'm going to need any yellow ochre, but all right, we'll see. We'll see what we need next. All right, so got me my baby wipes. Roll up the old sleeves. Yes, you missed all the flips view. You'll have to go back. I flipped through a whole bunch of books and showed the befores and afters. All right, let's see. Let me go over to my paintbrushes. Starla and Kat gave me some cool new brushes. I'm going to need one of these and probably one of these. All right, but I'm going to start finger painting. We're going to start with finger painting. Add the details in a little bit. I am going to put some black up in there, and then let's go ahead and blend this out first. So I'm going to go ahead and get these colors, and we're going to blend this out. We're going to need a little bit more blue in there, I think. There we go. That's better. So we're getting rid of the sidebar, if you will. Okay. Oops. Okay, little horizon there. And because it's covered with matte medium, I can wipe away paint. This needs a little, let's get rid of the white there. Let's do this over here. See why I need the wax paper? Because I go right off the edge. All right, let's get a little of that. Let's get a little bit of green in there. And I don't know if we'll put some grasses in there or what, but I just want to change the green a little bit here. So you can kind of blend him in behind that side of the castle. Maybe 2 greens. All right. So we got rid of the white edge. All right, let's see about doing a little bit of brown and maybe some gray and white and maybe some kind of stones, some kind of rocks up in here. And remember, I can go back in here with pencil. Go in here with pencil after this is dry. Just going to add a little bit of feature here. Maybe he's a little bit behind there. Maybe we need a ship out here. I think we need a ship from Porto's book. Maybe make that a little more rocky. Let's see here. Some over on this side too. A little brown in there. I'm not looking at chat for just a minute, guys. I'm trying to work this in. Let's get a little some. There we go. That's better. All right. All right. Now, let's go ahead and see about a ship. I'll let this kind of sit for a minute. Get a little excess off my hands. Get a fresh baby wipe. Yes, pencils. And I'm going to do there. Well, here, maybe I'll do a little bit of that now. Let's see. Let's base in first. Let's base in where we're going to have some, we'll have some more part of the dragon over here, but he needs an undercoat. He needs this undercoat here, and then I'll put scales on top of this. Where I kind of tore him, you know. Okay. Okay, that's good. What's going to do in here? All right, that's a good start there. Let's go over on this side. And there's look tree-esque things going on in there too. A little bit of that tree showing through in there. Okay, and then maybe on this one as well. A little little gray, a little blue. Okay. All right. Now, y'all still with me? All right, let's see. Holding my breath. Okay, there we go. Okay, let's see. View says I have the matte medium, 2 books, 2 bins of collage, 20 acrylic. Well, then you need to just go for it, View. You need to go for it, girl. All right, let's see here. Let's pick up a little brown, a little gray, a little blue, just some different little colors on my brush here to try to kind of do make some more of these little rock things going on here. Needs more gray, I think. No, it needs some more white and gray. And then maybe a couple little stones coming across here. And then I'm going to have to get out the book with the ships in it. Let's connect those two. All right, let's add a little shadow under this. Yeah, I was glad my internet came back on at 7 o'clock this morning because it went out like at midnight. And, well, I may or may not be streaming tomorrow. Wipe off the excess so you can blend. And then maybe a little gray. Maybe I'll do a little. I haven't used a palette knife in a while. Let's use a palette knife. What do I do with my palette knife? Where is that little baby? Here we go. Let's do something with the palette knife. Do a little Bob Ross action. I still have to do up in here too. I don't know that I'll do stars in space. I think I'll just do clouds up here. Just do clouds. But let's see here. Let's pick up some gray, some black, a little bit of blue. And just kind of, whoops, let's just tap that off. Let's see here. Let's see what we got. Let's see what we can do with this. All right, let's see here. Let's pick up a little more white. Blend that in. Try to get in the crack there. Maybe there's some water down here. I don't know. We could have water. All right, let's see. Let's get a little more light blue. Let's get some light blue up in here. I'm gonna get a ship out in a minute. Maybe there's a little spray of water here. It's a little, I got the paint's a little thick right here. I probably need to let this dry before I get too much in the details. All right. We'll let this set for just a minute. All right, let's put it, well, I do want to darker this. There we go. All right. Y'all still with me? Let's see. Let's let that sit for a minute. The collage itself had these little like sprays of water. So I think what we'll do is down here in the water, we'll have some ocean spray, you know. So, you know, maybe the dragons here are like the castle is partially in the, you know, maybe it's flooded. The castle is flooding here and the dragons are coming out from under the water. All righty. All right, let's stop for a minute. And I think I'll dry it and then look for a ship. Hang on, let me plug in my here. Oh, thanks, Brenda. We're still working on it, but I've got it really thick. The paint's really thick. And I'm going to add some more scales and stuff. And I'm going to have mist coming. Sorry, I'm trying to talk over. I'm going to have mist coming through here. I think I'll have it come around here through the windows and behind. Okay, it's not 100% dry, but it'll be okay. All right, so now I want to level off my horizon here. Let's level this off because I'm going to put a ship back here. So this needs to be a little more level here in my world. Just a little bit. I mean, it can have a little bit of wavy action because all this is going on. But let's see here. Let's go back over here. Maybe just a little. That's better. All right. I don't want to curve up. There we go. All right. Now, let me set this up here a second while we get the navigation out and look for a ship. Reminds me of a quote from Out of Africa. The ancient mariners would say, at the edge of the map beyond the place there be dragons. I like that, Sharon. Is that the exact quote? Or do I need to go look it up? I'm going to write that down though. I'm not going to put it on here, but that's a good quote from Out of Africa. I've always been intrigued by the all the little monsters on cartography, you know. Out of Africa, I'm writing this down. Map makers would say, I might put that in I'll find the exact quote and put it in when I post it. Would say at the edge of the maps, beyond beyond this place there be dragons. I like that, Sharon, and I'm gonna put you down as in the Wingnut book with this, Sharon McKinney. I like that. Okay, I wrote it down. I can find the exact quote. All right, now I'm going to go in the navigation. Let's move this up here a little. I don't really want to set the book on that. It's wet still. But see, I just want something like this. You know, something little back in there. That even might work. Let's see. I'll cut out a couple different ones and see what we can do. See what else. We might find something else, but this is kind of what I was thinking. Something this small. And I'll have to paint in the white areas, because I'm not cutting around. And I can also paint in the ropes. Let's see what we got here. See? All right. Now let's see what else we got. I need a couple. I don't know if I want another planet. Almost could use, I would see, this is how I think. We need the Earth. We need the Earth up there. I think that's just the perfect size, the one we got there. I love compass roses too. I don't know. Let me see. Let me keep looking for just a minute. We're almost done. All right. Either that one or this one. Thanks, Kim K. See, I think a lot of people have good imaginations. They're just afraid to speak them out. And then you can take what you're thinking and add other things to it, and you come up with some good stuff. All right, let's see. Let's see which one. I like the colors of this one. I know it's hard to tell. This one's more brown, but I don't know. Is that too big or is that just about right? It's either that or that. I don't know. What do y'all think? Is that like almost like the bigger one? What do y'all think? Big, small. I think I'm going to go with the big one. I think it needs the big one. Either one looks great. Okay. They're not that much different, right? All right. So I'm just going to get some of my matte medium here and just and I'll put some little waves or something around it so it looks like it's not just floating there. Here we go. Okay, put this back in the book. And I need a card to scrape it down. All right. I'm going to remove all my wax paper. I don't think I'm going to have to go off the edge so much. Although I am going to put some clouds up in the sky. Maybe I should have left it in there. We'll see. All right. Move it back down. All right. So I'm going to want a little bit more. I'm going to want a little bit of not too much, just a little. And then a little bit of I want it kind of messy and almost like stormy like. There we go. That's pretty good. Maybe just a little over in here too. That's good. And then I'm going to want my mist. Where am I going to want the mist? Oh, wait. Let's don't put the mist yet because I want to work a little bit more on the dragon. All right. Let me get my littler brush here. And let's go ahead and do a little blendy blend of a couple of blues. And add a little bit more scales and things going on. Maybe I should zoom. Let me zoom in one. There we go. There we go. Can add some more little bearded stuff and a little more. Okay. I'm in the zone. Thanks, Devin. Don't forget, guys, Devin comes on at 3. I haven't seen Ann Laura in here, but I think Ann comes on between me and Devin. If y'all missed, I showed her butterfly release. Ann Ann Lars butterfly release a little while ago. She's on Instagram. I think it needs to be carried down here a little bit. Let's get a little darker blue in there. A little darker. Okay. Don't want it too detailed. I want it more subtle, but I just want a little bit of highlight on those waves right there. Okay. And a little bit of shadow in there. Am I missing anything in chat? Y'all, did I put y'all to sleep with myself? I mean, I'm all chilled, all chillaxing. Get a little more color in there. Did y'all hear me holding my breath? Hubster would be going, "Why are you moaning?" I don't do it as much as I used to. Why are you moaning? I'm not moaning. I'm holding my breath. All right. I don't want to get too in the weeds over here, but I can't. I'm just keep wanting to add a little bit of something here. So you can kind of see him. He might be kind of more under the water there. So. All right, let's stop there. All right. Something needs to be right there. I got a little something. Let's blend that out here. There we go. Oh, it'll be all right, Angie. When do you go back? All right. All right, I think I'm going to do some splatter down here, and I'll do my mist. All right, I'm going to put a little. I'm just going to pick up some of this white paint here. and put it in here because I won't use all this up. So let's just pour some of that in there. Get my spray bottle. Oh. I didn't pull my calligraphy brush. Let's see what I can do with this one. Tap it off a lot. We'll dry this and put our mist. That'll probably do it for today. What do y'all think? Is it looking okay? All right, let's dry. Let me clean my brush. Thanks everybody for being here. Thanks, lurkers. I do see one thing I need to do. Where's my angle brush here? This needs just a little bit more right in here. Let's get a little gray and a little blue. A little lighter blue. Just needs a little something right in here. There we go. It was kind of like he was kind of cut off a little bit. Maybe I should add a little extra, what do you call it, to this guy too. A few extra little scales. Where's that other brush? Here it is. Let's add a few extra scales to him too. Some highlighted ones. Just a little like that. Maybe one or two up here. There we go. I think they both need there's a white gel pen. We have a white one sitting here. There we go. It made a difference. I mean, you probably can't see it, but in their eye. All right, now the mist. Fresh baby wipe. All right, let's see what we can do with the mist. I got to imagine where it's coming from now. Don't want it coming around behind him or in front of him through here. Let me kind of see. Let me think a minute. You only get one shot at this. Do you find the gel pens stay when you varnish? Yeah, when I think they pretty much do. I mean, just that little dot like that. And if it didn't, after the varnish dried, I'd just go put another dot on there, Devin. All right, let's see here. I do I want it coming this way? I think I do. All right, we're gonna get some paint into the baby wipe. Mash it in. All right, here we go. Here we go. Shh, 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 shh. Okay, I'm going to thin that out. Do I want it that way? Do I want it that looks too you-like? This pie needs to come up. While it's wet, got a second. I want it to flip around. There we go. And then I think I'll come down here. And then with the Posca, I didn't put any watches or clocks in it, but we will have a star shine. There we go. What do y'all think? How's that look? And I could go in here with the Posca too if I want like a sharp line or anything. Like right there in the ditch, it's a little tricky right there in the ditch. All right. Take a little bit of glow. I could put a little glow around it, just a touch. Like that. Hi, me. Thanks, Leona. All right, let's do a little bit more fluff in the clouds just over in here. Not too much, but a little bit more. Like storm cloud-esque, you know, they're taller. Like that. There we go. All right, I think I'm going to call it done. What do y'all think? It just needs a little, wait a minute. I'll get a piece of clean baby wipe here. Needs a little bit more. There we go. Just needs a little bit more wavy, you know, lighter. Needs a little bit more light over in here, I think. Not too much, but just a little. It might be a little too much. Let's knock it back a little. It's good. Okay. I better stop because I'll overthink it and overdo it. Okay. All right, let's back up. Let's back up the boat. Beep, beep, beep. And let's adjust the color, the lighting. Get it as true to as I can. There we go. That's pretty close to what it looks like. There we go. Y'all like that? Let's see. Could probably sign it over. Where do I want to sign it? I don't like my signature to be too conspicuous. I think I might sign it in black. Oh, I got a blue. I haven't tried to sign in a jelly pen. No, that won't show up. Let's just go with black, I think. And I'll post it, and I'll post a copy of the front of the book and tag Kieron. See if he likes it. All right, guys. Thanks, Janet. And yeah, so we used Kieron. I mean, what do you call it? Dragons from Poor Toast dragons. Oh, you know what we didn't do? We didn't do anything coming out of his nose. You want me to do a little thing out of his nose? A little puff? Let's see what it looks like. If we don't like it, I think I can move it before it dries. Let's see. Let's first take a What do y'all think? Is that too much? Is that too much of a I don't know. What do y'all think? Do y'all like the little puff out of his nose? Thanks, Missy. All right, we'll leave the little puff. Well, I can make it straight so it doesn't look snotty. I don't want that. We can just do it kind of straight out there. Just a little. There we go. That's better, right? Just a straight out little. There we go. Needs to be more puffy. All right, let's see here. Terry's going to make it be more puffy. I have to get out a brush then. Is that better? I don't want to make it, because, they got the clouds right there. Maybe you can't tell if that's part of the puff or if that's part of the snort. Oh, and I do see something else I do need to do, though. I do need to add a little bit more. Hang on. He needs another couple little. He needs a couple more. Not horns, but, whatever these things are. Little. They looked a little chopped off right there. Let's just kind of carry them up. See all these little details you start noticing when you really pay attention. There we go. A very powerful piece. You can feel the power of the... Aw, thanks, Tori. I appreciate that. We just started with... I'll show you the before, And I will take a picture of the before. Let's see what this guy looks like over here. He might need a little bit of touch up over here too, because he's on the over the moon. He's over the moon. There we go. Now let's add the highlights. Should have maybe got a thinner brush out, but that one's too, this one's too bright. There we go, that's better. I'll show the before, hang on. Since I feel like I'm channeling my inner James Gurney. Y'all know who James Gurney is? Does realistic dinosaurs and acrylic paints. Well, he probably uses other oils too. But all right, now let's just get a little bit. Let's just get that little bit of highlight. I might have got this Posca wet with the paint, so I don't know. There we go. And right there in the little ditch. All right, I think I'm going to call this done. Thanks, Colleen. All right, I will show you the, what's the other one? What did I put on? Here we go. What page is this about toward the back? We'll take a picture of the before and after. Hang on, it's toward the back. I'm flipping. Where is it? Here we go. All right, here we go. Here's the before. This is what we started with. There's a highlight in the middle there. The light. There we go. So there's the before. And there's our after. And I'll take a picture of the before and after to post. And I'll take a picture of the cover of the book too. So, all right, guys. Well, I think I'm going to head out. I hope y'all enjoyed this. And Devin comes on. Like I said, I think Ann comes on in between me and Devin. Devin comes on at 3 Eastern. And thanks again for my stamps, Devin. Thanks, Megan. All right, guys. Well, y'all have a great rest of your day. I will take a picture. I'll go post it on IG. And I'll double check on that quote, Sharon, about the ancient map makers. I'll try to find the exact quote and put that in there too. All right, guys. Hi, Jada. Anybody else I missed? Thank you, Kat. Thanks, everybody. Y'all have a great rest of your day. Janet, I'll see you during Survivor. Janet and I text Survivor at Wednesday nights. All right, guys. Bye.